heavy toll on your space and storage and money and time and effort, and my doom has arrived. I'm finally showing you guys every single book I own and have not read yet, aka my physical TBR. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Arlin, and today I am getting the privilege and honor of showing you guys every book I own but have not read yet. I just said this in the intro and the title. So I have 40 plus books right here. Okay, it's 41. No, wait, it's 40. Forget the thumbnail. Okay, seriously, I'm doing this weird voice where I'm like sounding so fake, like, why am I da right now? Like, what the? Okay, I need to stop that. So, you guys are gonna help me. I don't know how. Never mind. We're gonna get to the video now. It's not as long as some people's. Some people's are literally hundreds of books, and I'm like, because in the videos, it's super strange, guys. Agree with me in the comments, please. In a bunch of these videos that I've seen, people are usually saying something along the lines of, remember that book buying ban I said I would go on? You guys already know by the title of today's video. Yeah, it didn't go so well. And there's like 50 plus books in the background. I'm not making fun of them. Don't get me wrong. I literally am talking about some of my favorite booktubers. But, and here is the big reason, it's funny, it's entertaining, and guess what? That's the point of YouTube. I'm joking. There's so much more to YouTube. YouTube, it literally has everything in the world you could possibly want. That's why I brought you here, because you want my content. I am sometimes filming a video and I don't know what I'm saying. For some reason right now, I'm reminding myself of Ryan Trahan. Anyway, let's just jump right into the books. Not literally. Book number one is... Okay, never mind, hold on. Book number one is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. The Glorious Block. So it's like literally a block. If this all toppled over, the least I can say is at least I got it on camera so you guys can see my pain. Let me start with this series actually. So this is the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson, and I've heard so many good things about this and I'm super excited to start them. I don't know when I'm going to start them because there's 3, they're pretty. You might think they're small, but yeah, no. Inspection. It smells like Red Queen did. It literally smells like one of my favorite books of all time. Me trying to stuff a book back in its place. 3 books down, and then as I was getting into my other books, like I was saying, what am I saying? I didn't include this one right here because look at this. What happened? Anyway, look at this. It's like dirty somehow, and I don't know what happened, but my little baby's a little jacked up. Oh yes, Ranger's Apprentice, the Royal Ranger. This is after, I don't know if you can see it in the frame, but I love Ranger's Apprentice, favorite series of all time. But yeah, so this is kind of a series that comes after Ranger's Apprentice. The thing is though, I don't like the main character, which is Maddie. She gets on my nerves so much, but I think I might like give this a shot at some point. I did get like almost halfway through. I'm just gonna start over if I do it again. We have Psych by Neil Shusterman. I'm so excited to read this book. And then we have Bella at Midnight, which I have no idea what this book is, but if you've seen this video that I recently posted, you know that I got it from there, and it's basically just like, I don't even know what this is, but it's some sort of like elementary or middle grade book. I just got it basically because it looked really good and it was only $2. Next we have The Crescent Stone by Matt Michelatos. I have no idea what this is. If you've ever heard of this, please tell me in the comments. I also got it in that book festival vlog place. Another book I got from the book festival is Peter and the Starcatchers. I got this because one of my friends actually recommended it to me like a few years ago and I totally forgot about it. I think it's another like middle grade book, which is fine by me. I'm all for middle grade. Speaking of middle grade, we have an extremely beaten up Inkheart. Looks like it's been through better days, but I have definitely heard of this book and the concept sounds pretty interesting. Books come to life, and if that were a real story, let's just say I would hope that I would be the MC. Or you guys, we can all be in this together. We can have a book where stories come to life and we're all in this together. That's reminding me of High School Musical. Next I have another one I got from the book festival, which is called Absolutely Truly, and again I have no idea what this is. I'm pretty sure it's a younger book as well, but the side looked really pretty, so I got that. Ooh, I love these. The next two books we have are The Hawthorne Legacy and The Final Gambit. So if you have seen this video, which is my most viewed video, which you probably have not, I don't know, depends on how many views this video gets, but loved the Inheritance games. It was a 5-star for me, but I just love how these feel. If you haven't gotten these books yet, I really recommend getting the hardcovers. They just feel beautiful. Definitely like one of my favorite books to hold. Anyway, this is getting a little out of hand. Speaking of out of hand, nothing in my hands. Sherlock Holmes. I don't know why I did that. So I actually got like quite a bit ways into this book, guys. If you can tell, I think I got like 30 pages in, and it's actually super good so far. The next 4 books we have are part of a series called The Inheritance Cycle. I started this book, I got like that much into it, and it's pretty good so far. Brissinger, I don't know how to pronounce fantasy. Eldest, I do know how to pronounce that. And Inheritance, I'm pretty sure there's at least one more book that I don't have. Ooh, Fall of a Kingdom. This is something I've never heard of, except one of my friends recommended this to me, and she said, and I quote, "If you like Ranger's Apprentice, I think you'll love this." So I got really excited when she said that, but the thing is, guys, it doesn't really add up, because I've had this for like 3 years now, and I still haven't read it. Things are getting weird, except they were already weird, so book. The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. Again, another book that I've actually started reading. If you've seen this video, you know I was dreading this book. And I still haven't read it. I didn't follow that video at all, by the way. I started this and I read the first 2 chapters. It was actually quite good. The next 2 books I have are book 3 and book 4 of the Magic Thief series. So first we have A Broken Book. I already read the first 2, and it's like, I honestly don't even know if it's elementary. One of my friends recommended this series to me, even though she's actually in college. It was just like, wow, these are... I remember loving these when I was a kid. You gotta read them. And I was like, I'm not a kid. I did enjoy the first 2, especially the second one was really... I liked the second one. Dragon Watch by Brandon Mole. So, a little b-roll for you. I have read all of the Fablehaven books, and I've also read the first 4 books in the Dragon Watch series. This is the last book, book number 5, Return of the Dragon Slayers. So yeah, I'm really excited about this book because I did really enjoy Fablehaven. It's been less than a year since I finished the last Dragon Watch book. I don't know, I didn't read 9 books just to stop at the last one, you know what I'm saying? So I need to finish that, or start it. As some might say. And then we have The Invaders and the Hunters, which are books 2 and 3 in the Brother Band series, the companion series to Ranger's Apprentice. You might be asking, okay, why haven't I read these? You literally talk about Ranger's Apprentice in every video somehow. Well, first of all, they're not as good as Ranger's Apprentice so far. I feel like I owe it to John Flanagan to read these. Okay, this is book 1. I will tell you something that was super fun. I literally listened to the Pirates of the Caribbean theme on like a 1-hour loop the whole time, pretty much, that I read this. Alright, okay, so the next books we have are part of a 5, I think there's only 5, there might be more, honestly, I don't know. One of my friends actually gave this series to me, so I don't know anything about it, I just know I have it. The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. If you've never heard of this series, but you're like, I got cut off. Okay, so this is what happens when you record on your phone. You run out of storage every 5 seconds, and you have to then either upload it onto a hard drive and then delete the videos on your phone and then record and then do the same thing over and over and over and over. I'm currently actually saving up for a camera. So anyway, let's get back to the video. What was I talking about? Like I was saying, this series, if you've never heard of this series but you remember Harry Potter fans, you remember the name Nicholas Flamel from Harry Potter. I think this series has something to do with that character. I don't know. It's by Michael Scott, so I don't know how he got permission to do that. I don't know. I have book 2 and 3 of... What is this series called? I don't know. All I know is that this is the first book. I read this. This is by Danita K. Paul, which is actually a pretty famous author, which is why I was surprised that like nobody knows about this. And it's like barely even on Goodreads. In the comments of one of my other videos, one person actually said they had this series, and that made me like so happy. If you're watching this video right now and you remember that, because I do, shout out to you. Okay, so I actually have 2 books over here. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the illustrated version, and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire illustrated version. The reason I have the Goblet of Fire is because it's my favorite book and I didn't get like the whole series. I'm counting this as an unread book even though I have read Harry Potter. Whoa! That is cool. It smells like my sister's Legend of Zelda art books, which, hello there. These are my sister's glorious Legend of Zelda books. The next, and by that I mean the last books we have, is a series that I also got for $10. They're used, and that is the Waterfire Saga by Jennifer Donnelly. I don't know anything about this. They just looked like really good summer books. I think I had actually seen this cover before, but I didn't really know it existed still. So first we have Deep Blue. The texture of these books are actually really cool. This one's really pretty. Rogue Wave, Dark Tide, and Sea Spell, a hardback book randomly in a paperback series. Another interesting fact about this little book here is this right here. Yeah, it's broken. I'm interested in this little detail here. I think it'll be fine. Those are all my books that I haven't read yet that I own. For reference, I'm gonna show you guys my bookshelves with all these books missing. So here are my bookshelves, and basically this is what it looks like. Oh, except those two books right there. These are all the books that I've read on my bookshelf. And then these are the books that I have not read. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I had a lot of fun, as usual, hanging out with you guys. New people like... And comment if you have any of the same physical TBR books as me. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll hopefully see you in my future videos. Bye! Bye! Bye!